Our story opens under the neon glow of 1990s Hong Kong, a city alive, restless, and ruthless. A wealthy construction magnate, Paul Wagner, has just completed the Grand Victoria Harbour Tunnel, a project meant to change the city's future. But behind the champagne and smiles, danger lurks in the shadows. Paul arrives at the opening ceremony with his wife and their twin infant sons, Chad and Alex. What he doesn't know is that betrayal is waiting inside his own ranks. Paul's trusted partner, Nigel Griffith, has sold him out to a ruthless crime boss named Zhang. In one brutal night, the celebration turns into a massacre. Bullets tear through glass, guards fall, and chaos consumes the tunnel offices. Paul and his wife are executed without mercy. But fate has other plans for their sons. One twin, Chad, is rescued by the family's loyal bodyguard, Frank Avery, a soldier who swore to protect the Wagners at all costs. The other baby, Alex, is found by local nuns and raised in the underbelly of Hong Kong streets, hardened by crime and survival. Two brothers. Two worlds. Neither knows the other exists. As the years pass, one becomes a polished martial arts instructor in Los Angeles, the other, a smuggler with a mean streak and an attitude forged by the streets. But destiny is patient. And when blood calls to blood, even oceans can't keep them apart. Years have passed. The once innocent twins have grown into men, identical in face, yet molded by two different worlds. Chad Wagner, raised in Los Angeles under the care of Frank Avery, now runs a refined martial arts studio. He's disciplined, calm, and polite, the kind of man who bows before he strikes. His life is clean, organized, and focused on perfection. But beneath his composed exterior lies a fire he doesn't understand, the echo of something unfinished. Meanwhile, halfway across the world, in the steamy streets of Hong Kong, Alex Wagner walks a very different path. He's a smuggler, sharp, reckless, and fiercely independent. With slicked-back hair and a permanent scowl, he moves product through the docks and keeps the local thugs in check. Life has made him rough, cold, and quick with his fists. Frank, still haunted by the past, finally uncovers the truth: both twins survived that bloody night. Seeing an opportunity to restore what was lost, he takes Chad back to Hong Kong, telling him it's time to face his origins. When Chad arrives, Hong Kong feels like another planet, noisy, dangerous, alive. But nothing prepares him for the shock of meeting Alex. Two men, staring at the mirror image of themselves, divided by fate. Suspicion fills the room, and fists nearly fly before words do. They share a face, but not a life. And neither one is ready to trust the other. In the flickering light of a small Hong Kong warehouse, two men circle each other like reflections caught in motion. Alex can't believe what he's seeing, a stranger who looks exactly like him. Chad, wide-eyed, tries to speak, but his soft tone only makes Alex angrier. To him, this is some kind of setup, a trick meant to get close. The tension crackles like live wire until Frank steps between them, breaking the silence with a truth that shakes them both: they're brothers. Chad's mind spins as he tries to piece it all together. Alex, skeptical, pours himself a drink, scoffing at the story. He's lived his whole life fighting to survive, fairy tales don't exist in his world. But the more he hears, the more the puzzle pieces start to fit. The same eyes. The same scar. The same birth date. Though they share blood, they couldn't be more different. Chad, gentle and polished. Alex, raw and volatile. Even their stances speak volumes: one stands tall and measured, the other coiled and ready to strike. Still, beneath the hostility, something unspoken begins to stir. A strange familiarity neither can deny. Frank, sensing the fragile peace, shifts the focus. He tells them about their parents, about the betrayal that destroyed everything. The name Griffith burns through the air like poison. For the first time, both brothers feel the same spark of purpose: revenge. And it's only just beginning. As night blankets Hong Kong, Frank reveals the grim details of that deadly betrayal. Paul Wagner's empire, the Victoria Harbour Tunnel, was stolen by Griffith and his criminal allies. They forged documents, silenced witnesses, and buried the truth under layers of corruption. Everything their father built, gone. Chad listens with disbelief. His entire life, he thought his family had died in an accident. Alex, though cold, clenches his jaw. To him, revenge isn't just justice, it's survival. The brothers share a common enemy, but their methods couldn't be further apart. Alex knows the underworld well. He moves through it like smoke, familiar with the thugs, dealers, and smugglers that keep Griffith's operation running. Chad, however, is out of his element. His tidy manners and bright clothes make him stand out like a beacon in a storm. Still, he's determined. Frank introduces them to Danielle, an old associate who once worked for Griffith's company. She's tough, smart, and resourceful, and she knows more than she lets on. Danielle provides them with blueprints, photos, and the location of Griffith's headquarters, hidden behind a high-security compound on the Kowloon docks. The plan begins to take shape. But Griffith isn't blind. His men are watching, always listening. Meanwhile, Alex starts noticing something else. Danielle seems to be getting a little too close to Chad. Jealousy flares, tension builds, and mistrust creeps in. Even when united by blood, the heart can still divide them. Hong Kong's underworld never sleeps. Beneath the glimmering skyline lies a maze of alleys, docks, and shadows where deals are made with fists instead of contracts. Here, Alex reigns, the tough twin who knows how to bend the rules. But now, he's not alone. Chad, still adjusting to this darker world, follows his brother into the chaos, learning how to move unseen. Together, they start probing Griffith's network, hitting small operations to send a message. Every punch, every kick, every explosion echoes through the city's veins. Chad's style is fluid, disciplined, a dancer in combat. Alex, on the other hand, fights like a storm, messy, brutal, efficient. Watching them fight side by side feels like seeing one man split in half, order and chaos, grace and fury. As their actions draw attention, Griffith's enforcers strike back. The brothers find themselves ambushed in a neon-lit nightclub. Glass shatters, bullets fly, and chaos erupts. Chad moves with precision, Alex with rage, the two forming an unspoken rhythm that keeps them alive. But even victory comes with consequences. Griffith, realizing who they are, orders their elimination. Zhang, the old mobster who once killed their parents, resurfaces, colder and more dangerous than ever. Frank urges caution, but Alex's pride burns too hot. He wants to take the fight straight to Griffith. Chad wants to plan. Two brothers, one goal, but two very different paths to reach it. Tension reaches a boiling point. What started as a fragile partnership begins to crack under pressure. Chad, with his calm approach, wants to gather more intel, wait for the perfect moment. Alex, impatient and angry, wants blood now. Their differences explode one night after a failed mission, when Alex accuses Chad of being too soft, too American. Chad fires back, saying Alex is reckless and blinded by ego. The words cut deep. Their argument escalates until fists replace words. The brothers clash in an explosive fight, two versions of the same man battling for dominance. It's personal, emotional, and raw. Frank steps in, trying to break them apart, but the damage is already done. After the fight, Chad storms off, bloodied but resolute. Alex drinks alone in the dark, torn between pride and guilt. Danielle tries to mediate, reminding them that their fight isn't with each other, it's with the men who destroyed their family. Meanwhile, Griffith tightens security around his empire. He knows the twins are coming, and he's not taking chances. Zhang, the ruthless enforcer, begins hunting them down with precision. In a quiet moment of reflection, Chad looks at an old photo of their parents. For the first time, he feels the true weight of what they lost. Across town, Alex does the same, silently realizing that for all their differences, they're stronger together. And soon, the brothers will have no choice but to unite again. As dawn breaks, the brothers regroup. Their bond, though battered, begins to mend. Chad swallows his pride, Alex buries his anger, and together they return to the one place where it all began, the Victoria Harbour Tunnel. The site of their parents' murder, now guarded like a fortress under Griffith's control. Frank, Danielle, Chad, and Alex plan one final infiltration to expose Griffith's empire. Using stolen credentials and insider routes, they sneak through the shipping containers and tunnels beneath the docks. The air is thick with tension. One wrong move could mean death. Alex handles the explosives, Chad focuses on timing and precision. They move like shadows, each trusting the other despite their past fights. In the distance, they can hear Griffith's men shouting orders, unaware of the storm about to hit them. Through security cameras and corridors, Danielle feeds them information. Frank covers their exit points, ready for backup. Every step brings them closer to the truth, and closer to the man who took everything from them. But as they reach the central vault, the walls start closing in. Guards flood the tunnel, alarms blare, and the betrayal from years ago finally comes full circle. The brothers face Zhang's elite guards in a brutal hand-to-hand battle that shakes the underground walls. Each kick and strike feels personal, a lifetime of rage unleashed. And as the smoke clears, Griffith finally realizes, his past has come back to claim him. Sirens echo through the docks as chaos erupts around the Wagner twins. Fire flickers across the tunnel walls, lighting their faces with determination and fury. Griffith's empire is collapsing, years of corruption burning down in minutes. The brothers push forward, battered but unstoppable, fighting side by side with precision born from shared blood. Chad's calm focus complements Alex's raw aggression, creating a balance only twins could achieve. Every movement is a reflection of the other, two halves reunited by vengeance. Frank covers their flank, shouting directions, while Danielle hacks into the main control room to erase Griffith's digital empire. Griffith, cornered and desperate, tries to flee through the upper levels of the tunnel compound. His men scatter, leaving him exposed. Zhang, wounded but still dangerous, makes one last stand, refusing to let the twins reach their goal. The confrontation that follows isn't just about revenge, it's about reclaiming everything that was stolen. The battle reaches its breaking point as the structure begins to collapse around them. Sparks rain from broken wires, metal groans, and the air fills with smoke. Amid the chaos, the brothers stand united, bloodied but alive. What began as tragedy now ends as rebirth. They may have lost their parents and their past, but they've gained something greater, each other. Two brothers, one heart. Divided by fate, reunited by blood. And somewhere, beyond the rising smoke of Hong Kong, their story finally finds peace.